as we go into the year 2026, the usual thing happens every year where people make New Year's resolutions. And I personally hate resolutions. I think they are the dumbest thing ever. You're going to buy that gym membership, you're going to go once, and then you're going to forget you got it, and you're going to be spending who knows how much every month because you forgot you had the membership. You didn't cancel it when you stopped going to the gym. You're going to buy food, you're going to cook one or two good meals, and then you're going to be too lazy one day and you're going to get fast food. I am the same. All right. I have things I want to do in the new year that I'm probably going to mess up. But let's get into it anyway. All right. I got a few things I want to do or I'd like to accomplish, within the year 2026. So let's get right into it. Number one, let's start off strong. By time this year, let's have 1,000 views. All right, 1,000 subscribers. Not just because I want to reach monetization, which would be awesome. It would be cool to make money off of what I pour my time and soul into making videos, but that's only a small part of it. The main part is it would show me that I can actually do something that brings people value in terms of making a funny video or talking about certain kind of game mechanics or whatever the hell it may be. It would prove to me that I actually have something of value that people are interested in, which may sound kind of like, oh, you don't have any of your own self-worth? But yeah. Do any of you? Let's be real. Nah, I do derive my own self-worth from how good of a job I do, whether it be my work or my aspirations. Which, moving on to point number 2, I would like to release one game this year. Bit of backstory. I've been attempting to learn how to make games for almost a decade now, and every time I fail. But I found this engine, this pretty cool engine called GDevelop. It's technically codeless. It uses an event-based scripting where everything is kind of laid out like code, but you're not writing the code yourself. Albeit, you can inject JavaScript into it if you need to do some more advanced things. But I have been messing around with it for a little over a year. I did do a game jam and release one game. I'll show it on screen here. Albeit, it's not very good. But it's a game. You know, you can actually play it. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to play something that took me 4 days to make. But I'll show on screen here what I'm testing right now for this game. I have an idea for that I'm currently trying to build the foundations for. Without going too spoilery, because I do have like a story set up in my head. It is a survival horror game. Taking place in basically purgatory. And that's all you're gonna get. Currently, I am just messing around with modeling in this program called Blockbench, which kind of specializes in doing low poly stuff, as you can kind of see from these few models I did make. The rest of this is from a pre-made FPS script that GDevelop actually has. So I loaded that in, and I'm gonna end up changing everything. Like, even the way the enemies path, I don't like. So eventually, when I make my own custom enemy model, I'm gonna change how they script. I'm gonna change the script. I'm gonna change how they run around. But for testing purposes, for getting the base gameplay and combat down, it's working fine. It may even come to a point where I make a whole different blank project and do everything from scratch. But for right now, using the template is a good way for me, at least, to test the simple gameplay loop. Alright, so that's number 2. I hope to release this game by the end of 2026. With how much I do work, you know, I'm a 40-hour work a week dude, and then I work at my father's business during the summer. I'm gonna be working. I work a lot. So I don't have much time, given the fact I also make YouTube videos and would like to enjoy myself and play games and hang out with my friends or my partner or whoever. I would hope to have this game released between September and December. We'll see. I've been working on it for... I think I've had the project open on my computer for 3 weeks, but I've only opened it like 4 times. And that's kind of my problem. I'm not very disciplined with my own personal endeavors. And that brings me to point number 2. Or number 3. Yeah, number 3. I would like to release at least one song this year. I have been playing saxophone since the 5th-ish grade. So that's something, what, a little over 10 years. And I love saxophone. It's a great instrument. Something else I also love is heavy metal music. Slipknot, Bring Me the Horizon, and some bands that I've really been getting into the past few years. Dreamwake and Rivers of Nile. They're, I suppose, a little more niche. Look them up. They are awesome. But why I bring this up is they use a lot of saxophone in their songs. And I think it would be really cool to make some really neat metal music with saxophone. I have been attempting to learn self-teach guitar for the better part of, I think, maybe a year and a half. And I am god-awful with it. I use this game, it's technically a game, called Rocksmith, to play along with the songs. It's basically Guitar Hero if you plugged your actual guitar in. I've been using that to just kind of learn and self-teach, and it's been going good. I can just load up my FL Studio and just make a quick jam. Albeit, I can really only use 1 or 2 strings at any given moment. If I gotta use more than that, or if I gotta use multiple fingers on multiple strings at a time, I am helpless. But I still think I could make something cool and unique. I do already kind of have a, I guess, persona for my music made. I have like a little logo too. I'll pop it up right here. Yeah, it's Owl because, well, my YouTube channel is Owl. Everything I do creative based is gonna be like Owl something, you know. I got ideas. I don't want to spoil things. But yeah, that's my little persona I made, and I got this like little like outfit put together that I would wear if I was recording a cover or doing a music video for some type of song I made. But that's for the future. I would like to attempt to make at least one song this year. Whether that will happen, I feel like that's the least likely thing to happen. Because, well, like I said, yeah, I've played saxophone for over 10 years. That's it. I've never touched any other instrument besides, you know, I diddle with the guitar every once in a while that I have. And I'm not very good at it. But I don't play anything else, so everything else would be just using basically programming the drum kit or the bass line, shit like that. Which I don't personally like how they sound, but you can make them sound more authentic if you know what you're doing. So that's number 3. And goal number 4 which this is going to be achievable no matter what. I just want to play more games. I mean, more single-player games. I load up, I'm sure a ton of you are like this too. I load up so many single-player games and then never touch them again. And so, to make sure I'm going to play them through to completion, at least the story, I do like 100%ing games, although I don't do it often. I'm going to start streaming my gameplays. Well, I already stream, right? But I'm going to start streaming my single-player games. Damn, I'm playing Tarkov in the background. I just got. I just streamed, like, 2.5, 3 hours of Sleeping Dogs. So I'm going to be fully streaming that game. If you go on my channel, there will be a playlist for uncut gameplays of every game. But when I finish a game, I want to edit it all together and turn it into one... Damn, I got by Killa. Sorry. I want to edit it into one video. I think that would be cool. So yeah, I want to complete some single-player games and then just kind of upload them as YouTube videos. I think that would be cool. That would be fun. Whether or not I do, like, 100% completions or whatever, we'll wait and see. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Who knows? That's everything I would like to accomplish in the year. If I could accomplish more, I mean, the only other thing I could think of really wanting to do would be, like, investing more often. Like, throwing more money into my portfolio and using less money to buy trivial things I don't need, like door dashing, Taco Bell, you know, simple stuff like that. But I would like to output some more content, but I don't want to just put out content to put out content. I want to put out good content, whether it be scripted videos, I'm working on a script right now, or just editing down a full gameplay of one game, start to finish, and it's like a 40-minute video talking about the game or just showing my gameplay. I want my content to not be slop, you know? I want it to be not just entertaining, but, you know, even informative at times. That's why the past 2 videos I made have been, you know, my favorite games, what they have in common, or why I love fighting games. It's less just, let me record my gameplay and cut it up and show the funny moments, and more, let me just sit down and shoot out my thoughts on a subject that I think maybe some people will find interesting. I think that's really where I'm changing. Now that I'm 24, you know, I'm not old, right? I'm not on status quite yet. But I am kind of changing my views on how I do YouTube. I want less slop and more substantial content, which probably means less uploads. Kind of what I've been thinking, my scripted content, my long-form videos, upload those when they're ready. You know, whether that be one video 1 month, 2 videos another month, no videos the next month. And then to just kind of keep the algorithm happy, I'm gonna see if just posting at least 1 or 2 shorts a week in between videos will satisfy, so that by the time I upload a video, I don't lose the ball, right? But I'm gonna test that out, see how things go, and we'll go from there. So far, I mean, it seems to have worked pretty well. I've gotten decent views on the past few uploads I've had. And my shorts, you know, shorts do fine. They're YouTube shorts, you know, it's whatever. That's like the easiest fucking shit you could do. But yeah, that's really it. I know this is just kind of like a rambling video. I've been talking for 15 minutes. If you guys have anything you want to accomplish, let me know. If there's anything you guys specifically want to see from this channel, also let me know. If you guys enjoy the more informative videos where I'm just talking and I have a script, let me know. Or if you like the slop tent, fuck. Maybe we'll be a gameplay slop channel, you know? Let me know. If you guys want to catch up, watch my streams, I will be streaming on the YouTube channel. I also multi-stream over onto TikTok, so you have your choice. YouTube, TikTok, that's it. If you guys want to catch me live, hit the noti bell so you know when I do go live. Also for uploads. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next year.